Today, I will be doing a video on how to manifest what you want. Um, and listen, manifestation can happen right away if it's like close to you, right? But if the thing that you want in life, like the really big things, it take longer. And I know that I'm not geared toward what is popular and what's, clickbaity. If you ever heard of clickbait, there's a lot on YouTube. I don't like clickbait. I understand why it's clickbait. Clickbait is it's the same as form of copywriting. Copywriting is playing on the strings of your mind and make like clickbait is it make you curious and you click on it. It's because it's pulling the strings of your mind and you're curious and you want to know. And I don't want to play that. It's because I understand where people click on things like the law of attraction. My titles aren't that interesting and it doesn't catch your attention. Maybe sometime it does, but it's because I feel like I don't want to do clickbait stuff. What I want to do is I want to use it for sometimes I want to do like a video for search because most people don't really understand about YouTube. YouTube is based on search. That's why if you type in this title, it's probably on search. And but also I'm trying to drive traffic to this video. And if you don't understand that yet, it's too early. It's not you haven't studied this. You only studied the law of attraction. So I have here where I keep on my wall. Um, but I haven't read this for a while, but I have watched his videos so many times that I get the concept. I get it. It's on Bob Proctor, and this could help. This can help you to manifest anything you want in life. But one thing you have to get is this. I mean, you don't have to get anything. It's already inside of you. So our title is manifestation. Spirit. So this is Bob Proctor on his seminar. I watched probably a lot when I was needed motivation. He said spirits always manifest through its polar opposite. We have the ability right here to tap into this great power. We can tap into what with an intellect, and we can cause this power to literally move into form into something we call an idea. That idea must literally move into something we prefer as results. Now, you gotta go and you want to impress it the universal subconscious mind, and when you do, the entire universe comes to your aid. So what's this have to do? It's not so I think it's working back. So most people are working uh um we have to work backwards, right? Where most people are trying to attract from their physical form, right? Their physical manifestation, their body, right? Instead of thinking the other way around. Like physical is your lower, right? Physical is your lower energy, like it's the lower. The more powerful is your higher, the thought, right? The thought is the higher realm, your intellect. Like you can pull anything out. So let's say you have an idea to attract this. You have to pull that idea used by using your intellect, right? And it's the higher realm. It's it's the you're working from you're not working from a lower to a higher, you're working from a higher to a lower, right? You're transferring, you're using your energy. It's coming through you, it's coming to and through you. What happened is you're using that energy to work it, the higher energy coming through you. You're working from to and from the energy. You're working and connecting with the universe and it coming to your aids. And by concentration and you're giving that amount of energy, you embody the energy, not focusing. You can focus, but you embody energy and it flows through you. What happens is it flows through the universe and it connects you with a power and it helps you to be able to achieve your dream. Now, a lot of people come into the law of attraction, what they want: big house, big car, big everything, money, prosperity. I get that. Me, I'm not more a materialistic um, thing. I want something that people couldn't do. You know, it's because if you chase the money, people are always going to be chasing it, and people, a lot of people chase the money, right? Mine is chasing my dreams. I got it. I achieved my dream because I know for a fact I have this power within me, and I attract people in my life. I use Lennon on, and he said internal gravity. So whether you want to manifest right away, look, I have abundance of experience on, and I see it with my own eyes that it can happen right away if you believe it. Just let's say you give out $2, it come back to you from someone's source. It doesn't always happen to come from the other source. It doesn't have come from this source that you give it, but it come from other people. And you know, nature isn't to be conquered. If you try to conquer nature, that would be impossible. Many people try to conquer nature, but it's working a power within you that charge, like, you have so much power that you don't even recognize that you have this power. And it's a treasure. Most people don't see it as a treasure. People try to seek the the power outside of them, but this treasure is inside of you, and you have to unlock that power by understanding how to be able to access it by its will. You have to, because if you send a thought, you have an idea, and you're using your intellect, but you have to plant that into your subconscious mind and to be able to unlock its power. Because think about it. Let's say people come into here and they're new, and they never knew that there's a treasure. And there's, people always try to look for the treasure out there instead of trying to look for the treasure in here, like the soul, the human body that we have. Like, we have a gate, and the only thing is the only thing that it asks is for you to be aware. It's there to serve you, and it's there willing to, and they're waiting. It's waiting for you to see it, hear it. It's based upon awareness. When you become aware of this power within you, what happens is you have to cure it. It's already in you. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to search for it. It's already in you. So awareness is the key. Think about it. Awareness is the key, and the key is to open it. So if you have the awareness about the subconscious mind and the power within you, what happens is you start, because awareness gives you ability to unlock it. Because the awareness is the key. It's a key. Not is the key, but it is a key. When you have the awareness that you have the subconscious, you unlock its power. And you have the ability to send an idea to the subconscious planet, and you stir this emotion inside you. You start to vibrate in harmony with that power, and that universal power connect with things, and it connects you with that, and it attracts you into your life. Powerful. Let's say you aren't prepared and you attract it. You can attract it and you'll be upset that you didn't keep it. So which one you want? You want to keep it for the long haul, or you want it to attract for the short term. And yeah, that's how I come to, I have many experience with the law of attraction. I give you experience. I give you my experience on the law of attraction. When I start becoming aware of the law of attraction in 2013, what happened is I can't remember exact, so don't, like, my memory is like, yeah, I wish I did wrote it down, but so I fell I fail in college, right? The class. And if I don't, and then I have to sign up again, and they wouldn't let me in the class again, or never sign up again, or something like that. I can't remember. So I remember I had this therapy, and helped me with the why, what happened in my life. She said I was depressed, and give me like a notification, not notification, like a handwritten letter to them that saying I was depressed. And at the time I had a lot of chaos. I had um, classmate issues. I have teacher issues, school issues. Everything was going against me, family, and everything wasn't going the way I wanted to. And what happened is, the therapy said you have to, see, she was hoping I believed that it was going to happen. So um that it was I was gonna make it through. They would let me in again to do class again. So what happened was the strange experience that I had was I already sent in the paper. Now I had to go up there to talk to them. And I remember a strange experience that I had, and I had to was it the I can't remember what I was going through. Um, I can't remember. It was really hard the details, but I remember I was going through. I was taking the bus there, and what happened is I missed the bus, right? And I believe that for me is that I knew that everything happened for a reason. So even if that bus missed, that means something good's gonna happen for me. So the bus came, another bus came, and I went there, and I was like, okay, I knew this, and I had this strange feeling. And then, I remember I went through. I had this voice said, "Go see my teacher," because at that time I was listening to if you don't know him, the power of positive thinking, Norman Vincent Peale. And I went through that, and I went to see my English teacher, and I talked to her. I was reading, like, she think that she had failed me because I didn't finish her class, and I skip a lot because I don't, to be honest, I don't like school, so I couldn't deal with it. So I got this goosebump. I talk about, yeah, I was listening to all this positive, and I show her book, the Norman Vincent Peale. She said, "Oh, I used to listen to him," and I got goosebumps. I was like, "Oh," and I have that experience. And then what happened is now I go to another one to find. I hear my inner voice say, "Go to this person," because my old teacher from, I think, I can't remember where, English or reading. I can't remember. It's been a while. What happened is uh oh yeah, she was the first one to I was coincident. She said she would help me on that, so I went to her for that, and she helped me with that. And then I gave it went through. What happened is now I'd be able to take college class, but no, it wasn't college. It's not. I think it's a waste of time for me to spend all my time in college. I mean, I'm good. I don't need college to succeed in life. I'm good. I'm happy. Like, I know that most people who are new and they would disagree. It's not like that. It's because I'm happy with where I'm going. You know. So, and also to another experience is I attracted best-selling author Michael Lozea, who helped me and guide me through um, the interview process. I have attracted a property manager. He's a mentor and a friend, and I have attracted a lot of stuff in my life that I'm grateful for. I have attracted interviews. It's not always easy to get interviews, but I have attracted into my life, because I persist in them. So let's get it out there. What do you want? I remember Michael Lewis said you shouldn't think about what you don't. Don't think what you don't want, because if you keep thinking about, oh, I can't get this, or they keep thinking that. Just think, what do you want? Like, what do you want to attract in your life, right? And you think about that. You move towards it, and and even if I want to help a lot of people in the law of attraction, because they're afraid of what people might think, what people like think they're crazy. At first, when I learned about the law of attraction, I thought I was crazy, like crazy. But until that, think about it. When I was in the law, when I look, let me tell you, I do love the law of attraction. You know why? 100% of the time, I get the job. Like, I attract the job in my life because I was um, using go card. If you don't know go card, Bob Proctor talk about go card a lot. I use that in my life. I stopped using it. I just put my goal on paper, and it worked 100% of the time. I focused. I believed it. I follow up. You have to follow up. You have to. But when I used that for attracting the job, not only I was using law of attraction, I already have another skill set alongside with the law of attraction, and that was perception. I was using perception on the hiring manager. See, the hiring manager, and most people don't know about perception or about using human perception to change. See, I was using, I believe it and it will happen, because you have to believe it in order to happen. You have to see it in your mind. You have to see a picture or something happen and it will happen. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy over time. It's a movie. It's like you're a director, you're the actor in your life, and you're directing that movie. What happens is we tend to don't believe it. It will happen. So what happened is, I remember I was like, I already know this. Like, it's too easy. Like, everything. At first, I get this person say, oh, we have to wait. There's so many people are like applying. I was like, it doesn't matter, man. I got this. Like, and I was like, besides, they're gonna hire me anyway. So in that first time, they hire me just like that, because I used the go card, I write a script, and I embody that already been hired, and bam, it happened. You have to believe it within yourself that it can happen. It's an energy power that's flowing to you, and it affects the person. When you go in, you look in the eyes and shake, and you talk about, yeah, I got this, and you talk about all, and then it's persuasion. Self-persuasion, right? And also, manifestation, right? We know that energy cannot be nor created nor destroyed, right? So if we know that, how can we use this energy for good instead of for bad? We have male and feminine energy. The thought are male, and I talk about this in my video, that your emotion is your emotion. It's like your thought, your conscious and your subconscious. Your conscious is a male and your subconscious is a female. Think about it. Your conscious mind send a seed into your subconscious, it's a female, and they get pregnant with the idea, and as they get pregnant with the idea, it grows into a baby, or it grows into the seed and grow. And what happens is, it um, give birth to either a baby boy, or it give birth to your physical reality that you want. And it's also take time. Yeah, sure, you can manifest right away. But the thing in life is, when I interview Bob Doy from the hit movie The Secret, it took me 4 or 5 months. I said this. It wasn't easy. I had to keep following up my dream. I had to keep following up and believing that it's going to happen. And he also said he had fear, but he knew that if he didn't take act on his fear and do it anyway, it wouldn't happen. You have to be able to act on the fear, even if you have discomfort. Bob Proctor always say that he always quote Joseph Campbell. He said, "The cave you fear to enter is to hold the treasure you seek." By Joseph Campbell. You have to enter it, even if you're afraid. That's Bob Proctor called that the terror barrier. People running against, bam, and either you're gonna break through it, the terror barrier, your fear, or you're gonna let it hold you, make you go back to bondage, and you're gonna stay there, and you're not gonna get out of it, because you're too comfortable here. You have to be uncomfortable in order to manifest your dream. And it's not always easy to see where it's going. You try and it doesn't work. The only reason why it doesn't work, because you have missing tool. A lot of people who give you advice on the secrets or advice on the law of attraction, what happens is they try to make you take the course, but what happens is you end up um, missing with more confused. What happened is you haven't have developed the awareness, more information, more knowledge, different type of knowledge than the law of attraction. Because you do need the law of attraction to understand your energy, your intuition, your awareness. There's a lot of things that go into it, and that's people. You need people skill, and you need to learn about yourself, right? Like, for instance, are you an introverted or are you an extroverted? I'm an introverted, but I can be extroverted if I wanted to. Do you have the ability to observe? Do you have the ability to understand that people, when you see people and how they behave and their facial movement, their body language is about 80%, while the verbal It's about 20%. 80% nonverbal. It's human behavior. It's their communication. They're communicating with their body, and not always with the mouth, right? And you have to see that, and you have to give within the tools of the range of. And also, when you go into this, you have to have an open mind. Don't be so close-minded. And most people, it doesn't work for them because they give up. And I remember I had this subscriber came in a long time ago. He wanted me to help, and he gave up because he didn't understand Napoleon Hill teaching about auto suggestion or creating habits. It's yeah. See, there's a difference between understanding the brain and using what you know, like causing the habits. And there's a difference between reading Think and Grow Rich and applying Think and Grow Rich, because Think and Grow Rich have an abundance of universal truth that is still ring truth, persistent. You know, you have to be persistent, write your goal down, or do something that make you move, like connect with yourself, and then boom, all the things. Good luck. That's what they call it, good luck for. So that's pretty much it. That's how you manage. Well, okay. The way I be clear what you want. Be clear what you want. Be clear, right? Write down your goals, or do go. What was it? Write down your goals and review them, and move towards it. And also, I know nobody people in this law of attraction say this. You have to become like water, right? Too many people are ice. People, I remember I had this subscriber a long time ago. She was ice. You have to be able to become water. You have to move. Okay, for instance, if the goal that you want is not working, become water. But the destination, you have to be like the destination that you're getting there, you have to be flexible. So water. But the goal that you want, sometimes maybe you grow out of it. You have to evolve. You have to change. You have to be flexible and fluent like water. That's why Bruce Lee understood it. Bruce Lee was a great marketer. Bruce Lee was a genius of his time. He understood about the mind. He understood about spirituality. He understood about the thing that we beginning to understand, and that is when you want to achieve a certain goal, you have to be ice. But when in time of setback, you have to be water. You have to change back and forth. Energy. It's all about uh, energy mindset, where a goal you stick to it, right? Until you achieve it. That's an ice mindset. But the obstacle is keep hitting you, so you have to be water, flexible, fluent. You have to change from ice to water. Water is powerful, and it can destroy and move towards the target if you want to. Become water, but also become ice. Ice is stubborn, but not too stubborn. Become ice. You can melt, you can freeze. So what I'm saying is this: yes, anything can happen, and you have to believe it within your soul that there is amount of I was thinking about visualization. Um, a lot of people can't visualize, uh, and that's okay. You can do vision board, but you have to take action, even if you write it down. Even it had to, you have to do something. I remember Brian Drake said you have to do something every day to move forward towards your goal. And as you move towards your goal will move towards you. Every day you do that, and you see good things happen. I'm telling you, good things happen. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel for book reviews, interviews, inspirational. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, subscribe and like my video.